What's happening? What's happening to her?
She looks like terrified, and I'm like, yes, you should be terrified. Something horrible is about to happen. Oh,
Oh, what the fuck?
oh my gosh, I do not want to see that.
Oh! So excited to watch the Hereditary reaction because I really want to see like
I think it's good.
I remember you laughing the entire time. That's my memory.
I think that's pretty much my only contribution for the whole 2 hours is just laughing at the things that you said and laughing at you jump.
No, you were also like, did you pay attention to this? Did you catch this? And I was like, I'm stupid. I don't understand.
You're like, no, I'm actually scared and immersed in the movie.
I was like, I can't pay attention to anything else right now. Okay, should we do the intro?
Let's do it.
I'm so bad at intros, but it's all good. Hello, friends. Welcome back. Today we are here to do something very, very unlikely. We are doing a horror reaction. I am with my friend Thor, the god of thunder. It's the god of thunder, right?
The god
Okay.
of thunder. Some people have called me out in the comments for being a fraud. That is not true. I am the one and only god of thunder.
Percy Jackson stole his what's the name?
My lightning, my hammer.
Oh my god. Yeah. Percy Jackson totally stole your lightning. We are watching Midsommar. Did I say that right?
I believe so. I haven't seen this film either, so Midsommar.
We don't know how to say
Yeah.
it. We're watching that movie, the one with the flowers. That's pretty much the entire, like, that's all I know about the movie. We just did Hereditary. That is going to be posted in Thor's channel right now. So if you want to see us lose our shits, the link is going to be in the description. I think it's more likely I'm the one
I was
losing my
gonna
shit.
say.
I think Thor... Okay, fine. Throw me under the bus. Thor sort of keeps his chill, but
I had seen the
kinda
movie
lose
before,
it.
but your reaction is the one worth watching.
But we have that fun video that you can already go watch. The link is going to be in the description. So yes, we should head into it, but I think we were going to discuss a little bit before we go. You were saying you don't want to be grossed out.
Yes, I mean, so I don't know. I know I've seen the trailer to this movie. I have been told that the movie is really gross and not super scary. So that's kind of what I know going into it.
Okay, that works for me. I can do gross. I don't like it, but I can do it, I think.
I mean, I feel like I'd rather
I mean-
jump than like have to turn away.
Oh, no.
No?
I would much rather have to turn away.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be torture. Why are we doing this to ourselves?
Honestly, I still don't know. I think it's too late to turn back.
I hope this is fun to watch us, even if it's not fun for me to watch this.
I mean, it better be, because I swear to fucking God, if we're doing this and people are not enjoying, then at this point,
I give up.
I'm gonna be very
I
sad.
really give up.
Wipes tears. I heard, and this is the only thing that I heard going into the movie, yes, that it's a little bit disturbing, but also something I heard that stuck with me is that normally horror movies make you scared of the night, and I heard that this one sort of makes you scared of the day, or something like that, and I was like, oh, right? I'm like interested, because I feel like that's where the creepy can come in, where it's not exactly about jump scares, but just about disturbing shit. I don't know.
So it's not enough that horror movies ruin my sleep. They're going to ruin my peace of mind during the day. That's nice. Thank you.
Exactly. Welcome. This shall be super fun. Oh man, yeah, I already got what has been now designated my horror
Yes.
blanket, so I'm ready for whatever is going to appear, because I can just,
I have no shield.
casually
I
hide.
have no shield whatsoever. If it gets too much,
Well, that's true, because you're
I'll just
Thor.
walk away. I'll go into the closet with the monster that lives there, shut the door, and I'm gone.
Oh, hell no. You can just call Captain America and borrow his shield.
People
Oh,
can see
man.
the full reaction to this movie on your Patreon right now,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, on both of our patrons, the links are also going to be in the description. So if whatever size this reaction is not enough, and you want to see us freak out a little bit longer, head to our patrons. This shall be fun. Or not. Probably not, actually.
Probably not. This got to be enjoyable. If we suffer during this reaction, it's got to be fun to watch, right? At least a little bit.
We should head into the movie. Thank you all so much for watching, and let's do it. The fact that there's no sound is already creeping me the fuck out. Oh no. Okay.
That's...
See, it's me and you. You're the skull and I'm the creepy ass son.
This is a creepy painting. What is this image here?
I don't ever want to see this again in my entire life.
That's not a good sign. That's like a suicide note right there.
Yeah, it's not sounding super great.
This is gonna be like such a depressing movie, just like Hereditary. I can already tell.
What if I don't want to do depressing right now?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why are we doing this?
But I just wanted to see.
Well, okay, yeah, I should be able to swim.
She's not telling him what's going on, though. This is a bad sign.
It's like her way of asking for help while not.
Yeah.
Like, is she gonna kill herself
I
and then the movie's gonna go from that?
I think so.
The only one making yourself vulnerable. That's intimacy.
Oh, great.
Don't pick up Demon Call.
I think it's a call telling her that her sister died.
Hey,
This is not gonna be good.
Danny.
It is. She killed herself. The sister killed herself.
I think we found her. Is that her?
I think so. Jeez.
Oh no. Oh no, the eyes open.
Wait, so she killed the parents and herself? Oh, jeez. This is gonna be such an unpleasant movie.
It already is. This girl's gonna die from like sadness. Like, I'm not even kidding.
I mean, talk about setting the tone for what we're in for this 2.5 hour feel-good adventure.
Chill
Jeez.
stuff.
But, yeah, we were talking about it.
This is so awkward. None of them like her.
Like, she is not invited, but I don't think she's understanding the social clues either. I like this shot. They have
Me
their
too.
backs to each other.
And we see both of them, but there's distance.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
With a question mark, sorry? What are you talking about, dude?
I invited Danny to come to Sweden. So you guys know. And she's not.
They look so horrified. They're like, you did what?
I feel like they're actually going to kill her. That's it. That's the plot of the movie.
At this point, I could see it. Like, no horror involved. They're just like, no, we're killing you.
Bye-bye now.
And I guess so. That's not completely ruining your guys' plans.
Oh, no, not at all.
This is so uncomfortable to watch.
It's clearly a boys' strip, too.
I'm not even there and I'm uncomfortable. Like, how is every... Ugh.
I feel like even if they were in a good point in their relationship, it's still not a trip meant for her.
You're doing psychiatry, right?
As
I hate these types of conversations. These are conversations where I'm like, this is like painful small talk where no one wants to be here.
Nope.
So special for every win.
Oh, fuck no. That's literally a cult.
This guy is a little bit creepy, isn't he?
Why would you ever think that? What a cool shot.
And what a great transition that
Wow.
she's in the airplane.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Even if nothing supernatural happens, I'm horrified by the level of awkwardness and just depression that's going to happen. That alone is horrifying.
That's where the horror movie lies. Even though, again, very cool camera shots.
At this point, you're just showing off. That's just like, cool, I get it. You're a good director.
I mean, it is making me a little bit dizzy, but this is incredibly cool.
It is.
Feels like we're...
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Me either. It feels like Stranger Things, you know what I mean? Upside down.
It does. It does. Like, I've seen those camera shots that close to the road, but I don't think I've seen it flipped like that.
Yeah, that is interesting. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I'm in a ride. You got there 30 seconds ago and you can't...
you know what? It's fine. It's
Give a
fine.
minute?
I'm ready.
Oh, no. No, it's not fine! Trust your instincts. Don't take the drugs. You guys are all gonna get sacrificed.
Looks like she's feeling some sort of relief for the first time.
Hope, please.
Yeah, she's not here. What, ma'am? Oh, creepy.
Okay. Don't freak out. Don't freak out, please. You're just on drugs.
Mechanically doing its part.
I'm really impressed that this movie like conveyed that feeling of being on drugs with no, you know, most movies normally like mess up the visuals. It did it just through sound.
Yeah.
That was really neat.
I mean, I think they were definitely messing a little bit with the tree. I think.
Oh, like, do you think there's like a filter or something like on? Okay.
A little bit, but I think it was a lot more discreet than usual. Do not get near the cult kids. Bitch, you're asking to die. These horror movie bitches are so stupid.
You want to come meet my friends?
No.
Quit
No.
acting friendly, you murderous freak. It's so interesting having it in like a beautiful location. Like a disturbing movie. Like, it's so
Yeah.
nice.
But also, I feel like just the idea of the summer solstice, or whatever the hell you call that, of the sun not setting for a really long time is absurdly creepy.
It really is. I kind of want to actually, like, experience that, though, in real life. Just to see, like, what it's like. Maybe this movie will convince me
I was
otherwise.
curious about it until this fucking movie. Yeah, now I don't want that shit anymore.
Everyone's being too friendly. People start smiling at you like that, that's when you look for the human sacrifice altar. It's like just around the corner somewhere.
Exactly. Oh, but her face, though. She's feeling the hope. Oh, sweetheart, the fucking delusion.
There's a long hug. That was like, thank you for bringing me the victims, brother. We've been hungry a long time. We need to eat that human flesh from America.
It has an immaculate sense for people.
Okay, he does. Is this a flirtation? Is this a warning?
Hey, Bill, can anyone...
Oh, great. He's so dumb. They're trying to lure him away to kill him. And of course she sees him, like, staring at all the other girls, like, while she's literally right there. Like, dude.
Over 3.5
Wow.
years?
Look how apart they are
4 years.
versus the other couple.
No. Really?
Yeah, 4 years and 2 weeks.
They've been together 4 years? I thought it was, like, way shorter. Like, they're horrible for 4 years. They're not even close at all. I thought it was, like, 8 months. Like, I thought they just met or something.
That's not a great... No. Oh,
It's,
no.
like a sacred temple.
That's the place where you
Also-
die, my friend. That's the place where you die.
Sacred temple? Yeah, we know what that means. I feel like the drawings in this movies are the equivalent to the maquettes in Hereditary, like the miniature things.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I think you're right. And it's impressive visually, but it's also creepy at the same time, just like those miniatures.
Age, which is fall. And then finally from 54 to 72 you become a mentor.
I mean, do people just all happen to die at 72, or do they kill people when they reach 72?
That's a good question too.
Happy 72nd birthday, Death. Yeah, he's trying.
I feel like this lighting of the cake represents their whole relationship. Like, he's put in the smallest bit of effort and is pathetically trying, and it's just
And it's not
working.
working.
That was the worst vibe of a group shot I think I've ever witnessed. I was like,
It was not good.
uh,
Oh no, this is totally normal, totally cool.
that same symbol.
Oh yeah, blood. You're gonna throw your blood on the symbol. Yeah, that's normal. That's super great shit. It's exactly what you should fucking do.
Maybe they're summoning something. Like with the blood.
Oh great. Oh great.
They're like summoning a demonic force or something. Watch.
What's happening? What's happening to her?
She looks like terrified, and I'm like, yes, you should be terrified. Something horrible is about to happen. Oh, great.
Okay.
That's creepy
Oh
as
no,
heck.
she's so gonna jump.
Jeez. Oh.
Oh, what the fuck? Everybody looks so calm.
Oh my gosh. I do not want to see that.
It almost seemed like she was having some PTSD or something.
It was. And like, why did the lady look at her? Like, she doesn't know her. She's like a stranger. Great, he's gonna jump too?
Wow, those two are flipping out. Meanwhile, ours are like, the other ones are like in shock. Oh, no, no.
Okay, this is when you leave. Get in your car right now. There is no reason to stick around. Oh, what? He's still alive? Oh, I do not want to see. Are they gonna smash him?
What the fuck? Why are they all moaning?
They're gonna smash
Oh
his
my
head
god.
in.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what the fuck? That looked like paper. Like, that was so, like, it broke so easily. Oh my god, it's completely
Why the
smashed.
heck?
Why are they all taking turns? He's so clearly dead.
You tried to. You did not even try. You did not tell them they're gonna witness suicide smashing with a hammer in the face, okay?
This what happens when they turn 72?
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you were right. I think that's what they do, maybe.
Yeah.
It as a great joy for
Please, don't.
What the
Please, don't try to
fuck?
talk your way through it. Hand out a brochure. Great joy. We just saw. No. Get out of there. This is a murder cult. She is so calm. Is she just in shock? Or is there something else going on?
I think she's feeling it. Better.
You didn't warn them at all. You were like, welcome. If they don't at least try to leave, they all deserve to die. Because this is the moment you leave, okay?
Oh, 100%. I think this is the moment where they're all going to try to, but somehow they're not
That's
going to be
what I
able
think.
to.
It's gotta be. I wonder if she's extra traumatized because, like, she's remembering her sister's suicide, you know? Like, seeing someone kill
Yeah,
themselves.
for sure. I think that's why she was having some sort of PTSD. I think she understood that what was about to happen.
Yeah.
I think she felt it. Because she knows that. Sir, can't you write when you get out of there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How? How are you fine? What is wrong with you?
Decided I'm gonna do it here on Horga.
What are they talking about? Did they not see what we just saw? How are they talking about homework?
I feel like I can't tell if you're joking.
Right? Like, sir.
It is.
Why are they fighting about a thesis right now when
I'm
they
confused by this
clearly just
conversation.
have to get the fuck out and leave?
Like, trust me, none of you guys are gonna graduate. You guys are done. Forget the thesis.
Bye.
I'll ask the elders, okay? Good.
They obviously don't want any proof of the shit that's going down.
No, and how are they calmly being like, tomorrow we'll leave, we'll check out?
Yeah, like first flight out. It's all good.
I'm gonna feel less bad when they get sacrificed, I'm not gonna lie, because they're so, like, I don't know how you don't book it. Like, get out of there.
Down, Danny, please. Please sit down.
No.
Quit pretending like you're
Please,
nice
please
when you just
don't.
want to kill them. Especially her, she's so vulnerable. Like, he's taking such advantage of her need for help.
Yeah.
I was raised by a community that doesn't bigger over what's theirs and what's not theirs.
Yeah, and who smashes in the elderly with a massive hammer. Let's not forget that part.
That's not important, Thor. That's like a minor
Oh,
detail.
yeah, that's right. Only when you're 70. You have a good time.
72. 72.
They're trying to drive them apart for some reason, too. Jeez, man. I do not want to see this. What are they, roasting them and cooking them? Or they're just burning them, like immolating the bodies.
No, I think no, they're just burnt. It makes no difference to me. Ooh. Just love the cinematography of this movie.
Was that a meaningful transition? Like fading in on her like that? Is something going on, or am I...
Like she's gonna end the movie with her burning
I don't
up.
know.
Like,
Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I'm trying to like figure out what's going on, but...
Yeah, of course I am. That was really, really shocking.
It's why I want to write a thesis about it.
Trying to keep an open mind, though.
What? What kind of reaction is that?
Sir!
Forget her. She's the one who's he's the one who's disturbed. Keep an open mind, bro.
He's comparing this. I can't. I literally can't. Get the fuck out of there, ma'am. Your boyfriend is cuckoo
I want
nuts.
him to die, honestly, just for saying that. It's like, who says that?
Me too. Did they just leave her?
Was it...
Please tell me this is not what just happened. Please tell me, no, this can't be it.
She's dreaming. I think she's hallucinating or something. There's no way they would really do this.
I think they would.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
okay,
dreaming.
no. Never mind. Oh!
Why do they keep showing that? Please stop, okay?
Oh! Oh, wow. They're bringing in her family.
I really thought they were...
I just don't
Where did you go ahead?
No, I was just gonna say I don't understand why they haven't left, and I think that's what
That's
you were gonna
literally
say.
what I was going to say. I was expecting them to try to book it and the cult was going to stop them. But no, they're just standing around.
Right? Be like, yeah, we can wait.
You know, we don't break traffic laws.
Don't even
That's your concern.
give me that.
That- Okay. Personally, I totally recommend going off and just walking around a creepy ass place where people clearly have not been disappearing and
It's
dying.
kind of survival 101, right? You know, in
Yeah.
the horror movies,
Yeah.
survival rule book, just right there.
Exactly. And he goes to an even creepier place. Okay.
Oh, he's sneaking back to take a picture.
Oh my god, you are an idiot. You deserve to die
You
a
really
painful, slow
You really
death.
do. Like, at this point, I'm rooting for the cult just to kill these people. They're so dumb.
Oh, somebody's gonna show up behind him.
Yep. Goodbye.
Oh fuck, you're a goner.
Goodbye.
What is that? Oh!
I knew it with the giant hammer.
Okay. What?
What the heck is wrong with his eyes and his face?
He's possessed? He's a zombie. I don't...
Alright, so we got our first victim of the group.
Okay, he kind of deserved it though. He slept with his shoes on his bed.
We don't associate as friends of his or collaborators or anything. We would just be so embarrassed to be connected to this in any way.
He's like throwing his friend under the
I know,
bus so
like, with
badly.
no hesitation. Like,
I think I ate one of her pubic hairs.
Sam's probably right.
oh my gosh.
What a conversation.
Honestly. Wait, is she learning the language? She was like, I was up all night with Rosetta Stone. I got this.
Oh fuck, I wouldn't want to win
I
that.
know, I was about to say, like, what does that mean? That means you're next to the sacrifice.
I'd be so pissed off if an American came into my commune thingy and just
I
won
know,
my
right?
award.
What's going on?
Oh. Oh, sure, take the potion from that. From that. Okay. See, I don't like that we can't see the face. It makes me feel like it's smashed.
Oh, maybe it is. I could see that.
It would just be so creepy.
What the
Oh.
heck?
That's... There's something... Okay. That's
That's
creepy.
so creepy. Why are you going in that room?
This is completely normal. Okay. What the fuck?
Are you not freaked out, dude? Like, what are you doing?
Oh, look at the creepy kid. I'm disturbed.
Yeah. I feel like I did not need to see that.
Me either. I could have lived without that scene. Oh, damn. This is exactly how she was when her family died. And now it's the same thing. They're doing the same thing. These people need to go to therapy. Like, what is this?
It's like they're sharing in her pain. But, like, is it literal? Is there something... Are they just being weird? Or is she, like, affecting all of them with her emotions?
Maybe she could be because they also did this for the elders.
Like...
When he fell and he only got hurt, they were also moaning
like,
in his
I wonder
pain.
if they have some, like, group spirit.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is so messed up.
Okay.
How did they shoot this without laughing?
I just imagine how this is written in the script too. That must be interesting. Write that into your thesis now, sir.
What is it? Jeez.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh. Why is his skin like a wing? Oh, what? Oh god, please don't move.
Oh, I knew
Oh.
it. I knew someone was gonna be there.
Oh no. Oh. That was such a cool shot, like the fact that they did one eye.
Oh, what?
What the hell?
That is so disgusting. So much for feeling no fear or pain. Does she feel it too? Like, is she connected with them now?
I think so. What is this creepy smile? Bro! Is this it?
Okay.
I think this is it,
I
right?
think that's gotta be it.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, now we know Ari is like a complete crazy ass, because what the hell?
How do you even come up with an idea like that?
I worry. Okay. Well, my only comment is what the fuck. I don't know about you. But that's pretty much encapsulates all of my feelings about this movie.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much the only response to have, seeing some of the stuff. I don't know, like, I was not scared at all, but I did not need to see all of that. I will say that.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah, this was interesting. Is this even considered horror? Like, does this fall into the horror genre?
I mean, I feel psychologically damaged. Is there a genre
Yes,
like that?
exactly. Yeah, so this goes into the psychological damage, not even
Yeah.
horror, but just straight up damage. Yeah, I could
No,
see
but
that.
I'm joking, but I completely see what you're saying.
No, but
like,
you're right though.
It's
It's
because it's not a regular horror movie. I mean, Hereditary isn't
No.
a regular horror movie already, but this is like very different.
yeah, this is definitely like a take on like a psychological horror. That's different though, because I feel like even psychological horror sometimes always keeps the aspect of horror, and I feel like this one even goes a little bit away from it, because I feel like it wasn't actually scary,
No.
you know? It was just creepy and disturbing and way too explicit, but it wasn't like scary. Right?
Yeah, it was like a very uncomfortable movie.
Yeah. It definitely it makes you feel certain feelings.
I
That's
think
for
the
sure.
popcorn sales must have been pretty low theatrically for this one. Like, how do you enjoy the milk
Yeah.
duds when you're seeing that happen?
And that's horrible because it's the concessions that help the movie
Yeah.
theaters. So I feel bad for whoever screened this movie.
Honestly, do you feel like you understood everything? Because I'm not sure if I followed everything.
No, I have no idea what the fuck we just watched, to be perfectly honest. It was creepy, but I wish we had some more explanations about what these sacrifices were
Yeah.
for and how connected the people actually were. Like, I feel like we didn't get so many conclusions.
I mean, I have like a loose theory, because I was actually expecting there to be some demonic force that like showed up at the end, kind of like Hereditary.
Yeah, I was worried about that, and I feel like that would make it fit into the horror genre
Yeah,
more.
because I thought like the
You
beginning of the
know?
movie we're gonna think they're just this crazy cult, but then the end it would reveal like no, they actually serve a real demon, and we're gonna see that devil or something, right?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
But I don't. My only theory is that there was some type of actual connection with the community. Like, when they were screaming in pain, like, do you think that was just them acting, like, not literally feeling that their people burn in the fire, or were they actually, like, they have some type of weird supernatural connection?
Well, to me, just because they didn't go down this, like, demon route and because they didn't explain it further, I think they're just a really, like, they're just a cult.
Okay.
That's it. And I don't think that they actually feel each other, especially because some of them were laughing while they were doing it. They had some smiles and
That's
stuff like that. So I
true.
don't think they were exactly feeling it. I think they were more trying to mimic it and trying to feel like they were the ones there and trying to create that connection, because I don't think it actually
Existed.
exists in a physical level. At least to
Okay.
me. That's how I read it. But when they don't give you like the answers, I feel like everything is up to interpretation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all a big
So-
thesis for us now.
Yeah, honestly, the only lesson I learned from this movie is that if my friends invite me to Sweden, I'm saying no.
Yes.
Because I don't know what else to take from this movie.
I don't either.
It was...
I still am caught up
Disturbing.
on why they didn't leave.
That part, honestly, doesn't make too much sense to me.
Because I don't know, like, I feel like it's a
Like-
very normal response to get out when you see what we just saw, like, on screen.
Right. And I feel like even waiting for the next morning doesn't make sense. I feel like at this point, if you see something disturbing like that, personally, I would walk away.
Yeah.
I don't care how far away I am, I would not be able to stay there.
Yeah, that one couple's response, like, that's how I feel like all of them should have
Yes. Exactly. So there was something very sketchy going on, but at the same time, I don't know if this is where a sort of supernatural thing comes in,
Yeah.
where maybe they feel drawn to this place and they somehow don't know how, like, because I feel like once you get into a cult, people don't exactly know how to leave, right? Because they don't realize how in they are. So maybe it's some sort of metaphor as to the fact that, like, they can't leave, they're just in there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder if, like, am I trying to read too much in? Like, immediately after they saw that happen, like, the boyfriend and the other friend, like, start talking about their thesis. And I'm like, why?
What is wrong with these
Like-
kids? No, but honestly,
Like, were they
though.
drugged? Like, did I miss a scene? Like, I'm trying to remember all the scenes where they were, like, drinking stuff. Like, maybe they got drugged. And I would assume they all were, if it weren't for the fact that that one couple acted normal. Like, they were like, let's get out of here. Like, this is crazy.
I honestly don't think they were drugged. I think they were just genuinely bad people who were like, oh, people are killing themselves. Oh, this is so interesting. Let me try and talk about the psychology behind it. Like, they just seemed like really not bothered by what was happening. Like, so many of them had such weird reactions. Like, the way that Danny, looked at people sometimes, I was like, ma'am, there's something going on with you. Like, you know more. You have some sort of connection to this.
Yeah.
Like, it's disturbing.
You know what? Hearing you say that actually makes me think that you're exactly right. And I actually think maybe they're symbolizing something about maybe Americans or just outsiders, like, being emotionally detached from, like, the pain of other people. Like, because they see, like, these elders
Yeah.
get killed. And then if you kind of look at the end of the movie where she becomes part of the community, and even the way that they treat
Yeah.
Danny the whole movie, like, they're very detached from her pain and selfish. And then
Yeah.
for the fact that they immediately start talking about the thesis, which is kind of a very self-interested, like, and they start arguing.
100%.
Maybe that's what they're trying to, like, symbolize in the movie, like, kind of that detachment.
Yeah.
It still seems crazy to me, like, just crazy
It
dumb.
does.
But maybe that's why
It
they had the
does.
characters behave that way, to kind of make a point.
And it makes sense because the couple that was actually together and actually had a connection, they were the ones
Yes.
who, because they don't have a distance in between them, they felt and they were like, we got to get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
But the other ones were just very
so selfish.
More in the
Yeah.
selfish. Yeah, they were more interested in what this could mean for them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they seemed so emotionally scarred by what happened, and then they got over it like a minute later.
Yeah, they did. It was strange. It
It's
was
so
strange. I'm
weird.
like,
I just
that scene disturbed me.
How do
Like,
we
how many close-up
process?
shots do we need on that smashed-in guy's face? I was like, okay, I don't need to see all of this.
Right, and it's weird because also they don't smash it once. Like, the guy is clearly already
Yeah.
dead, but they go back and they keep smashing it, which shows like these people are so creepy.
Yeah, they really were.
Cause I don't, you know,
Yeah.
it's just weird.
I don't know. And, like, I feel like there's a lot of, like, the opening of the movie was very purposeful. I actually really liked the opening
Yeah.
scene. That's probably my favorite scene of the whole movie, was just the whole opening.
Yeah, it was really interesting. I feel like it set up a lot about who she is.
Yeah. It just felt like such a raw, like, cry for help, and it was really, like, uncomfortable to watch, but, like, really well done.
Yeah.
I wonder if, like, I'm trying to think, like, how that ties in exactly to the whole movie and the idea of the film. I'm not sure.
To me, it just ties in because I feel like we understand her character and we understand why she would have the biggest reason to stay there. I feel like to me, it helps make that connection. Because while all of the other ones, I was like, I don't know why you're leaving. I think we were talking about this in the middle of the movie. I think for her, it makes the most sense because she has nothing to go back to.
That's true.
And I think she knows it. And so I feel like she would be the most susceptible to sort of join a cult. I feel like just thinking in like real life terms, you know what I mean? When you're going through grief, I feel like you're most likely to just fall into like traps and stuff like that because you're just desperate. So I feel like it was just a really good setup for what we can expect for her character and knowing that like she's probably the one who's going to have the least to lose and therefore can be the most reckless and can, you know, do dumb shit just because like why not?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the others, they have their thesis to go back to. They have stuff that they want to focus on. But for her,
That's a good point.
this is sort of it for her, I guess.
And I guess the twisted community, like, in a weird way, treated her better than those friends. Well, they weren't even her friends. They were her boyfriend's friends who all did not like her.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I should also tell you something. The moments where all your friends don't like who you're dating, I feel like that's a little bit of a red flag.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been dating for 4 years. That means they must have interacted a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's another reason why I thought they hadn't been in a relationship that long. I'm like, oh, he got into a new relationship. They just don't vibe with the girlfriend.
They don't know her well enough.
They've had those awkward conversations for 4 years. Every time they see each other, how do you survive that much awkwardness? Like,
I feel like it's really sad, though. I feel like it's sort of just... I feel like that represents a lot of relationships where people feel like it's never the right time to leave, and then they never do. And then now what? They've been dating for 4 years, and, you know, now she's going through grief. He doesn't feel like he can break up with her. And so they're just sort of stuck. And, like, how do you leave?
that's true. And I think that, I mean, that does happen a lot, right?
Yeah, I think so. Where people don't notice that they're way past the honeymoon phase and this is not a healthy relationship, but from the inside, I feel like it looks very differently than it does from the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it felt the technically, like, the film was really well made, like, beautifully shot, great stuff, you know.
Wow. I loved it. Like, the cinematography of all of it, the costume design, like, the locations. It was all very, very interesting.
And very disturbing, but...
Yeah, I feel like the cinematography of the film really helps with the disturbing aspect of it because it gives such a peaceful vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the smashing of the heads, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a very big contrast. I feel like that really helps.
Yeah, there is something
with disturbing
like,
you.
unsettling about a beautiful location and like crisp, beautiful shots, and then you see this
Exactly.
horrible stuff paired with it.
Exactly. Because I feel like we saw disturbing stuff like that in Hereditary, but it was a different kind of disturbing because they were setting the mood that it was going to be disturbing. But this one, it hits completely differently because they're not, like, the coloring is different. They're not setting that atmosphere.
Yeah.
And the coloring before they left was also completely different than when they arrived.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was very bluish. It was very nostalgic. It was very, like, she's going through her grief. And then she gets into this place that's all about light and, like...
Yeah, a lot of white, a lot of rich color. Like, very... Almost like it's putting you in the place of the characters where there's this beautiful, welcoming community that is really super sinister.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the camera work kind of reflected that, like, putting us in the friend group. But...
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I just heard a random noise coming from behind me and I got a little bit paranoid, but I think it's just outside. We're good. Yeah, the community, man. The fact that one friend, I forgot his name, the friend who brought her, like, who convinced her, the drawer and stuff. That guy.
The creepy guy who...
The creepy guy. The fact that he actively chose her. Why? What is it about her that made her compelling? Is it the grief? Is it the fact that he knew that she was likely to be able to... I don't know. This really entire movie, I feel like, is one big question mark to me.
Because she only got crowned to be the queen because she was the last one to stop dancing, right?
Yeah.
Like, did he know she had great cardio? Like, how did he know?
Maybe that's it. They did, like, yoga together and he was like...
He's like, this girl can run for a long time. She's got stamina.
Well, then he wouldn't want her if she was a runner because she would just run away from them, and then what?
That's true. So he needed, like, damaged girl who can also run. Like, it was a hard combo.
Who can dance, who can dance. Yeah, but it definitely, you know, I think one of the characters sort of thanked him for finding the right person or something. So that was weird. It's like, how do you even know that she's the right person? I feel like it all ties back to the grief.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, unless there is, like, an idea that their cult is for real and there's some evil supernatural power. Like, that there's some type of fate, like Hereditary, where, like, this is meant to be and there's outside forces.
Yeah.
Because
I love that you keep going back to the evil. You want to believe that there's something else there. You want to believe these people are not bad on their own.
Well, I kind of do, just because, like, it's so insane what we just saw. Like, it's so crazy. Like, how could this happen with just a bunch of loonies? I mean, maybe.
I feel like it totally would. Haven't you ever? I mean, I've never actually seen these cult documentaries, but in my screenwriting class, we're always discussing them because some people in it are really into it. And the amount of things that they do, the amount of mass suicides that they're able to, like, make people want to do, they're not coerced, and like, they're not forced to do it. They're just coerced into it, into thinking that that is the right thing.
Yeah.
So I can totally 100% believe that these are just regular people and that there's no sort of other explanation other than the fact that they really work in building this trust and building this idea that what they're doing is for the best. But I just want to understand, what is the best? Like, why do they burn these people?
Oh. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess I can buy a crazy cult. I guess it's very, like, how did they perfectly predict, like, her behavior? Like, I can get it with the grief,
Yeah.
but I feel like there's other people who would suffer trauma who would respond very
Yes.
differently. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's 100% true. But also, I just remember that one scene where the two bodies were being burned and we saw her sitting down and we were like, oh, does this mean she's gonna get burned?
Yeah.
But I think this was exactly the ending of the movie where she's sitting down watching the things
That's
getting
true.
burned.
That
You know what I
is.
mean? I feel like that was a parallel. Even though she was not looking at them in the first one, she was just sitting down while the bodies were burning
Yeah.
behind her, like on top of her.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's
And her smile at the end was so
sort
creepy,
of a
man.
predicting.
What was that?
It's weird to think that she found herself in this weird ass cult, but like,
It's like, no,
kind of seems like
you
she
just
did.
needed a better boyfriend, better friends, and some therapy. Like, this was not the answer.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly go there, but I mean, don't knock it till you try it.
Was
I
she
guess,
still
or
drugged
something.
in that final shot? Is she gonna come down from that high and be like, "What just happened?"
Yeah, that's gonna be quite a discovery once everything hits her. Because also, did she choose the boyfriend to get sacrificed?
I think so. They didn't show it. But I
Like, why
think
would
so.
she? Is this her way of getting revenge on him because he cheated
That's
on
how
her?
I took it. I took she was in so much
Because
pain.
that's horrible, man.
Yeah.
Like, I could understand feeling betrayed, but also, do you not realize that you're both like high as hell and like there's clearly something happening here?
That's why I feel like it's like I feel like all like both the boyfriend doing what he did, which was such a disturbing scene. I'm trying to forget those images. I don't want to edit that scene, anything. Like
It's just not gonna
Oh,
exist in the
that
video.
was
You're
so
just gonna have
messed
to
up.
straight up go through
but
it.
like they were both so high on drugs that like I feel like that like it made it more believable to me. But then at the same time, like once
fair.
she comes down from that high, like
She can never. That's the thing. She's joining them so that she can never stop coming. Like, she will always keep drinking that little potion, always gonna be in this other state, because otherwise, I don't want to see what
yeah,
happens.
she's like, keep that,
Midsommar
that
2.
acid coming. Like, don't let me
Yeah.
come down from this one, please.
Midsommar 2 is her sobering up and realizing everything that just
Yeah.
happened, and then she'll run.
I actually would want. I would watch
Maybe.
that movie. It's like played as a comedy. She's like, holy shit, what the hell was I doing?
Wait, what? Yeah. Why? Oh my.
Have you ever done like acid or drugs like that?
I haven't.
Okay, I haven't
Have you?
either. No, because I was gonna ask you if you
Yeah.
had like how accurate the depiction was. For like.
Yeah, no,
tripping
I
like
definitely
that.
haven't.
Okay.
But I feel like this is usually sort of what they end up doing in movies. I feel like they followed the pattern, but they made it a little bit like calmer, because I feel like movies usually tend to mess with the colors and stuff like that a little bit more, and I feel like for them they were doing very delicate things. Like, you didn't even notice the tree was moving in the first shot, and I'm pretty sure that it was. So I think they were doing a very delicate, like, small little things. So I feel like that seemed pretty accurate, because I don't feel like the color is gonna change when you're super high
Yeah.
on acids and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, from what I've read about
I
it,
don't know.
it seems like, things seem a little wavy. You sometimes like hallucinate a little bit, like she was with the grass.
Yeah,
I wonder, like, is there more to the drugs, or is it more just like a plot device to get them to do this crazy stuff?
I feel like it's just sort of a plot device. It's sort of a common thread that makes it all a little bit more believable.
Yeah.
At least to me.
That's kind of how I took it too.
Because Because otherwise you're like, why would she be killing him for cheating on her, and why aren't they leaving? And I feel like it all becomes a little bit more believable if you feel like they're not exactly themselves.
Yeah,
Right?
I agree. I mean, I've heard that like sometimes tripping, you realize like a deeper truth about your life. So I wonder if they're
Yeah.
kind of doing like that. Like she came to the realization of like how bad the relationship was through this crazy
Yeah.
drug trip, possibly. It's hard because I haven't experienced that myself.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Maybe that's true. Maybe it all just hit her. And that one scene where she's freaking out over seeing that, maybe it's just because everything hit her. It didn't just hit her that she saw that really creepy, weird ass scenario, but also the entirety of their future and their last 4 years together maybe has hit her. That would explain things better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I feel like she was freaking out a lot.
No, she was.
I was like, chill the fuck down, ma'am. Like, that's
I
a
feel like
lot.
I'd be more disturbed by like all the people there. Be like, what the hell is that? Like,
Right? I'd be crying because I'd be traumatized for life, but
Yeah.
not because I got cheated on, but because that scene was just incredibly
Yes.
disturbing. But yes, thank you so much everybody for watching this with us. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to go subscribe to Thor's channel if you haven't yet, and to go watch our Hereditary reaction, which is definitely, I want to say, a lot less chill than this one, at least on my part. I think Thor's freaking out a little bit more on this one.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I guess you're gonna have to go watch it to check it out, and the extended reactions are going to be in both of our Patreons, so all of the links are going to be in the bio, so just go check out the bio. And thank you all so much for watching this with us. Do you have any final words, Mr. God of Thunder?
I don't know. Hopefully we get to do this again. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll have another horror
Yes.
movie coming. Let us know if you guys want to see that.
Yeah. If you guys are interested, let us know in the comments, movie suggestions, and stuff like that, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you all, and bye-bye.
I got some new feelings that make you uncomfortable. Bring out all the good in me, yeah. I say what I'll never be. 'Cause I got me some reason to lock all my keys in the car that we're taking.